So we're going to be having a practical example of triangular cryptocurrency arbitrage trading, okay? So in case you don't know what triangular cryptocurrency arbitrage is, it's simply a way you can leverage of trade different pairs or markets to make money using price discrepancies in a market. And in this case, we're talking about cryptocurrency, so in a crypto market, okay? I will explain more about this in a few moments from now, but let's take a look at how to do an actual triangular cryptocurrency arbitrage trading. Now, before we get started, guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel to help the channel grow. It doesn't cost you any money to do that, and make sure to tap on the notification icon so you get notified every single time I drop new videos that can help you make money online. And do leave your thoughts in the comment section as well, and obviously give the video a thumbs up as well to help the YouTube algorithm. So let's see exactly how to actually do this, okay? So the very first thing you need to do is to pick out a cryptocurrency. So we use platforms like CoinMarketCap in order to identify, easily identify a market where to trade that cryptocurrency. For example, when you go to a place like BTC, and once it brings you over to its dashboard, you go ahead and go straight to the market of BTC. You'll be able to find out all the markets, or in this case, when I say market, I mean exchanges, okay? So you'll be able to find out all the markets that are trading BTC. So you can see that Binance is trading it, Bybit is trading it, Coinbase is trading it, Orbit, OKX, BitGet, MakerTalks is trading it, okay? So all of these, I refer them as markets, but they are all exchanges, okay? So we use this to easily locate those ones, and then we go ahead and actually, take our trade, our triangular arbitrage trade, in this case, to be able to make money from it, okay? So we're going to be using, let's try something like XRP. Now, mind you, the fact that you pick the cryptocurrency doesn't mean you find an arbitrage opportunity. So it does take some effort. It's not an easy money. So you actually have to work for it. After all, you're taking advantage of the market, okay? So let's go to the market over here in XRP and try to find an opportunity. Now, if you look closely, you can see there is practically no opportunity in XRP, as every single thing over here are all almost or practically the same price. They're all identical. Let's go to the next page and know if we can find something. And to the third one. So we only have one, which is like 0.05, and I don't even think it's tradable, which is this one right here. So we can't use XRP, so we'll have to look for a new cryptocurrency. Let's try something like BNB, as BNB is quite a good cryptocurrency on its own. So BNB is currently up to $1,000. That's been a big move on BNB's part, okay? Let's go to the market. And right now we're currently on the market. Let's take a proper look at this, okay? So we have 998.78, we have 1000.08, we have 99.5.15, sorry. Okay, so I'm seeing arbitrage opportunities or potentials right here, but let's look more. Let's see if we can find something better. Okay, we're seeing 997.69, but I don't think it's tradable, okay? Even 996.699, I don't think it's tradable as well. Now we're having an obvious tradable positions over here, which is 998, and it's Binance. So let's keep that in mind, and let's look for another one. Okay, so we're having 998.20. We're having 995.40 also in Binance. So let's try and use this particular one, okay? So how this works is very, very simple. We are doing arbitrage trading. It's all about buying from where it's cheap and selling to where it's more expensive. And we're talking about triangular arbitrage in this case, okay? Now, what this simply means is that we're trying to do all this in a single exchange. We're not trying to move from one exchange to another, or from one market to another, like I like to call it, okay? But it's exchange. So the reason for that is that if you're moving from, let's say you're moving from one exchange to another, something like you're moving from Gate.io to Binance to Probit, it will take you longer time to transfer all this, and it will also take you more money for gas fees, okay? But when you're doing every single thing in Binance, it takes you shorter time to transfer, or to trade, to swap rather, and it doesn't really take you that much fees as it's gonna take you when you're doing these other ones, okay? So also make sure to always confirm your fees before you do any transaction to avoid loss, right? But anyway, if you do make a mistake, the loss you make is not really gonna be that much. Okay, but try and do your confirmations. So let's take a proper look at what USDT TRY is right now. Okay, TRY to USDT, and see what USDT is practically USD. So don't get confused about that. Okay, so let's see one USD and see what it's gonna be. Okay, so 1 USD is currently 41.39. So by the time, let's say you're doing like 1000 USDT for this, right? That means they're gonna be giving you 41,322.31 TRY. Just keep that in mind. All right, so what you're basically gonna do now, let's go ahead and explain this triangular arbitrage for you to understand this now. Okay, so in this case, we're using USDT, and we're gonna use their first letters and TRY. And in this case, we're gonna be taking this from TRY to, I think we're gonna be taking it from TRY to, let's go to the first page and make sure we have everything correct. Okay, so TRY, USDT TRY, we need to move it to a bigger currency. Yeah, TRY to BNB. I think that should work. Let's see. So let's see TRY. Yes, that's how it's going to work. Okay, so we're going to move in it from this to BNB and then back to USDT. Okay, so this is how it's going to go. This is the rate of 41 points. Forgot what we actually got there, right? But 41 point something, and this is going to move to this, and this is going to move to this, right? So TRY to BNB is moving at the rate of 995.40, 995.40. Or you can just call this 995 to be more specific, So 995. And BNB to USDT, we're going to find this at the first page, I believe. We will have the pair of USDT is 998.78. Now, I can move this to any other cryptocurrency I want, but I want to be certain we're going back to USDT. Okay, so 998. So 998 minus 995, right? That's $3 different. Okay, so we just said there's a profit in it. Now, this TRY, you're seeing over here is a fiat currency. So this pair does not really affect this or this, right? This is a fiat currency right here. And this 41.01 or whatever it's called is the equivalent of what you're going to receive when you spend that amount when trying to buy BNB or something like that. Okay, so I don't know if you really understand how fiat currencies work. Fiat currencies are basically your local currency. Okay, so we basically started with 995, and we ended at 998, right? So when you do that, it's going to give you $3 in profit per trade. Okay, maybe you guys have some fees and stuff like that. It will reduce to about $2 in profit per trade. So by the time you do this $2, maybe you're up to, let's say, 15 times in a day, that's giving you $30 in profit for that day using just $995, not $1,000. Okay, so this is basically how the triangular arbitrage works. You can take a look at other cryptocurrencies if you want to. I'm not really trying to drag this video out long. So one other thing I want to say before I leave is that cryptocurrencies do change. The prices do change. You can see right now the general price for BNB is back down to 998. Before it was 1,000, but now it's 998. So you should just know that and bear in mind. All right. So in case you don't have Binance, you can try something like Bybit and know if you can find a pair. You don't really have to trade only BNB. You can go for other cryptocurrencies as well. They have tons of them over here. They have Solana, they have ADA, they have hype, they have link, so many of them over here. So don't limit yourself to a particular one. All right. Yeah, so that's basically, you know, how this works. What do you think about this strategy, and do you actually learn something new? Regardless, do make sure to give the video a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to the channel to get some more updates. Okay, see you.